This is week 13 in the class, and the topic is cognition. Now, cognition is a very broad topic. It really comes from the parallels of the computer to the human mind and involves many ways in which we think and remember and act at a cognitive level, obviously, to make things happen. And in that, speech is very important, and we'll talk about other features of cognition, but in this video I want to focus on one particular exercise which I think is fascinating and shows how we can sometimes get stuck. And this is a test in your textbook. It was invented by Karl Druckner in 1945 in Germany. And let's have a look at the stimulus conditions. This is from figure 7.5 in your textbook. Basically, the experiment is this. You walk into a room and you'll see the assorted objects on a table. A couple of candles, a book of matches, a box of thumbtacks. And you're asked to attach the candle to the wall and light it. Just that simple. Get working. And it's timed, so we'll monitor when you finish. Now, most people struggle with this task. They often try taking one of the candles and dribbling wax down the wall and sticking the other one onto it while the wax is hot. The room is designed so that doesn't work. Sometimes they put the wax on the wall, take the thumbtacks out, attach the thumbtacks to the wax, and then try to put more wax on and stick the candle on, and that doesn't work. Now, there is a rather simple solution, but it involves seeing the object in a different way, the object set. And that's what, let me show you next, is also in the textbook. Here's the solution featured in the text as 7.12. And what you do simply is dump the thumbtacks out of the box, thumbtack the box to the wall, and then attach the candle to the box, light it, and you're done. Very simple once you think of it. Now, it turns out it takes an average of 3 to 5 minutes, let's say 4 minutes, to get this solution. However, you can change that outcome with a very interesting manipulation. Let's say you get 5 people in 5 separate rooms with the same setup, and you announce loudly that you're going to give a prize of $50 to the one who solves it first, and then you say, go. It turns out that intense focus actually makes you more fixed in your strategy, and the group finishes later on average than it would have if it hadn't had that fixedness. They say great ideas come to you when you first wake up or when you're relaxed, and maybe that's the case for this kind of thinking, because it does seem that the more focused you are, the more you don't see the alternative. This is also brought up in the topic of brainstorming, which we'll talk about in class. Brainstorming may not be the best way to come up with creative ideas, but it's a term in common usage, and it refers to this kind of cognitive fluidity.